Hey YouTubers, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody is blessed and having a good day. Hope everybody had a really good Memorial Day weekend. Yes. Well, kind of sort of messed up my arm, but that's neither here or there. Today I like to talk to a lot of women out there because I know sometimes we be in these relationships and it seems like the people that have either made it or didn't tolerate the things we tolerated is always there in your face to say you need to leave that such and such individual alone. You need to get over it. You need to be this and you need to be that. Well, I'm not here to tell you what you need to do, but maybe give you some understanding of why and how you do overcome being stuck in these dangerous, unappreciative, stressful, sometimes even physical damaging relationships. For some women, it's out of fear. And it's not fear of that person, but fear of being alone. Fear that no one else will want you. Fear that if you do let this person go, even though he's not 100% good to you, you will be by yourself. And even sometimes it's harder to get over somebody than to just deal with their lies and the pain, because after a while you become numb to it. You become numb to their cheating. You become numb to their lying. You become numb to the abuse, the verbal abuse or mental abuse that they give them. It's almost, this is what my everyday life is and what you expected. I remember when I wanted to leave my relationship. And for a long time, I didn't go nowhere because I'm not hiding it from the world. I'm a plus size woman. I lost a little weight, but I'm still there, and I was bigger. So everybody can get the point. And I was from where I was from, a small town, and with small-minded people. And being a plus size girl, you just wasn't attracted no matter how beat your face was, or maybe it was just my confidence. It was my confidence. But the lack of my confidence made me stay in a relationship because it was like, ain't nobody else gonna want me. I had a difficult kind of childhood, little rumors. I was a little fast. So I've been around, I guess is what you want to call it. But when I went around and did all those and finally found somebody that accepted the fact I did what I did, it's my past and I'm here for your future, I thought I should just hold on to this person for the rest of my life. That's the only person that was going to love me and give me the things that I yearned for, because my whole childhood I basically was alone. My mom only had 2 kids. Me and my brother were 7 years apart. When you're 7 years from somebody, you don't really sit and play and communicate. And he was younger, and plus he was a boy. And at first, when I first got with this person, I just knew. It was like, well, at least he loves me for me. And we were pretty young. We both were stupid. Real stupid. And I'll never forget how I felt the first time I found out he cheated on me. And then I seen the person that he cheated on me with. And I felt to myself, well, I'm overweight, so I'm not that attractive, so I understand. And then after that, it was past that stuff. It was just the fact that, this is what relationships do. Everybody else cheating on somebody. I'm sleeping with a couple people, baby daddies, my damn self. So it was like, this is just what we do. And then I had a son. And it forced me to grow up just a little bit. Because I wasn't grown yet. About 21, 22, I was real stupid. So we start cheating on each other. We start lying to each other. But I still stayed because I was wrapped up in the ride or die. Y'all go through things. And maybe because I seen somebody else go through it as well. And one person had asked me one time, you must be used to the pain. You must love being hurt. It ain't the fact that I love being hurt. It's the fact that it took too much of things that I didn't have because I had exhausted myself giving to a relationship that wasn't worth my giveness. But because I was lonely, because I was depressed, because I didn't feel good about myself, I didn't feel like anybody wanted to deal with me or have anything, I stayed. So I guess my point is to everybody that's listening, or those that's saying, they just don't get it. I get it. I really do. But one day you're going to have to put yourself where you care a lot more about yourself. And you know what? It might be that you do need to be alone for just a little bit so you can get to know who you are and what you made of. That you don't deserve to be mistreated just because of the pics that you have in your community. Yes, that might make you stand out a little bit or be by yourself for a little bit, but that's a good thing. You don't know how to love yourself, what you need, what you deserve, and you don't have to take less than that. Be happy you came from that, and everybody's story ain't the same. You might find your Mr. Right or Miss Right or whoever quickly, or sometimes it's going to take a process because you're a special order. And if you a special order that requires special things, it's going to take God a little bit longer to get. Well, it ain't going to take him because he know what you need. It's just going to take you a little bit longer for you to get exactly what you need because you a special order. It's going to take those nights of you missing. Yeah, it's going to be nice when you break up. Yeah, you're going to miss him. You're going to miss that nigga. You're going to miss that girl. You can't spend time with somebody and think that you're not going to miss them. That's crazy. Yeah, you're going to miss them. It's going to be some days you even want to talk to them. Even after they didn't cheated on you and slept with your sisters and your cousins and probably been to the clinic 4-5 times. All the lies you done called them in. I'm not talking about the same men, but to some women this apply. You done been through all that, the hurt, the pain, the physical abuse, the mental abuse, everything. When you find yourself still missing this person. But that's life. You cannot spend that much time with somebody you ain't gonna miss them. It can't be all bad. Because it's never all bad. It's just a whole lot of bad that you need to get your ass up and move on. But sometimes we just don't have that. Or we don't have the strength. Or even the fear of the unknown. What do I do after that? Who am I going to be with him? At least if I with him, I know when he lying. At least when he fuck up, I know when he fucking up. If I get with somebody else, I got to relearn. And it's just the fear of trying to trust somebody for them to do the exact same thing to you that this last nigga done did. Why would you put yourself through that when you can just keep dealing with this nigga? Honey, I know. That's what you tell yourself. That's exactly what you tell yourself. But let me tell you something. You attract what you have. So get to know yourself. Get to heal yourself. Get with somebody to just understand this process is just a process, but you are going to be a bigger person, a better person, a well-rounded person. And take all the lessons that you had from that relationship, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it, and apply it to the things that you don't be no fool, but don't carry the baggage either. Take all the good things, all the lessons, take them with you, learn from them, and work on yourself. And that's just what you have to do. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard because for some of us, that's all we done had. And this is for men and women. That's why I'm not putting genders on it because you never know. Everybody got a story from each side. But for those, see with mine, I spent 13 years with mine. 13 years on and off with the person. You just don't throw away things like that. But you do grow up. And you do got to learn. And you do have to tell yourself that things are going to be better. That's just what we have to do. One other. Not here to judge this person for who they stay, because we all deal with something. Nobody's perfect. But you're worth more than them nights that you sitting up crying. You feel like he don't care because he don't do what he's supposed to do and you still trying. Even when you feel like you got your payback and he done went out and cheated and you done went out and cheated too, you still feel bad because we're not connected the same. Most niggas cheat because it's an opportunity. It has nothing to do with feelings. Has nothing to do with love. It was some pussy. It was some new pussy. And up there you got it. It's really no more deeper than that. But because women, we are emotionally based all the time. We want to go into the emotion of it. Did she look better? Is she cleaning better? Does she have your heart? And this, that. No. So when we do what we need to do to get back or make us feel better, like, well, if he gonna cheat, I'm gonna go cheat too. No, it doesn't work the same. Because we still feel like crap. Even if he don't even know. Because 9 times out of 10, when we cheat, that nigga ain't gonna know until we feel like telling him. And the only way we really do tell them or we do get caught is when they done pissed us off to the point and we know we love that phrase, nigga, fuck you, because I'm fucking somebody else. Well, yeah, you may be, but you're still empty on the inside. All I'm saying is you don't have to go through the back and forth and you don't have to settle. But for those who trying to figure out a way out, I'm here to let you know that, yeah, I know it's not easy. It's some days you want to stab them, some days you want to grab them. But you are not alone. You are not hopeless. You are not dumb because you can't help who you love. You just love them. And now you got to love that ass from a distance. And it's growing pains. Some days it's going to be good. Some days it's going to be bad. Some days you're going to be weak. Some days you're going to be strong. Everybody's not built the same. But you know. But I'm going to leave you at that. I'm not going to take too much of the time of those who make it through the however many minutes this video is. I sure appreciate it. Just love yourself. And know that you're not alone. And know that every day it will get better. Even if you're still stuck in your ride or die relationship. What you going to do? Are you going to ride? Or are you going to die?